Hey gang, it's your buddy Platt back here with another homebrew testing. This is where we actually try some of the beers I brew, whether it's the 1 gallon brewing series or some other things. We brew the beers and then we come back for these videos to taste. We have 3 offerings today. I'm probably a little backed up on this because I brewed these back in the winter. These are more winter style beers, so you can tell I've been a little delayed. First, we have our oatmeal stout. Love these style of beers. The oats, if you add oats to beer, kind of adds a creaminess to it, similar to the milk stout that we had tried earlier. So kind of falls in line there. Next, we have a porter that we did. Porters, as I mentioned, are the first really popular style of dark beers that were out on the marketplace. So if you love stouts, you can think porters. And then lastly, we have Marzen, which is German for March. These are Oktoberfest style beers, but they get brewed in March, lagered throughout the summer, and then in September, October time period when Oktoberfest is officially recognized, then the beers are ready to go. So that's the 3 beers we have. Let's start off first with our oatmeal stout. We brewed this around the holidays earlier in the year. We projected to come out at 4.5% ABV. Our original gravity came out to 1058, our final gravity 1020. We actually, we are sinking. We're sinking. Well, that was a little adventure there. Sorry about that. My tripod or my setup got out of whack there. So we're just to get back, we're trying our oatmeal stout. We brewed this around the holidays. We projected to have 4.5% alcohol by volume. We actually came in a little high at 4.9% ABV. What really set us apart was our projected ABV was only 1.052. We came in 1.058. We utilized the SAF Ale US05, kind of a standard ale yeast for this particular beer. So let's give her a try. All right, heard a little hissing there, so a little bit of carbonation. All right, oh no, nice, plenty of khaki head to this, so looks good there. Oh, just those nice little chocolatey notes. In the beer, we're not picking up any hops. It's not stylistically a beer that you'll get much hops. Let's go ahead and jump in. That's nice. I don't like to brag, but that turned out. That is nice. The oats really do kind of soften on these stouts type beers. It's very easy. Think Guinness, a dry Irish stout. You're going to get some of those astringent espresso coffee notes that you can often get in these beers. The oats kind of soften that and make it real nice and drinkable. Literally, in the little khaki head you almost get kind of a milk chocolatiness to it. Overall, that turned out, I am real happy with how the oatmeal stout turned out there. All right, let's move ahead to, we'll move this. We'll move on to our next beer, which was a porter. Going over the numbers real quick, we projected ABV of 5.3%. Our original gravity was 1050, our final gravity of 1016. We missed on this one. We only came in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. We're still there kind of stylistically. We hit our final gravity, but as our projected original gravity, we came in at 1050. We were projected 1057. Not sure there. I utilized a Nottingham yeast. Now that yeast is a little bit older, but that number would have been affected on the final gravity, not original gravity. So not too sure where we went wrong there. as far as ABV, but we're still kind of in the range. Porters, as I mentioned in the video, this was when they started changing the technology on how they were malting and killing the grains, and this kind of brought in the dark beer era. So let's give it. Oh, whoa! Wrong beer. Or another mess up. That was actually the Marzen. I'm grabbing the wrong beer. Sorry about that. We will go for the porter. Looks like that Marzen maybe extra carbonate. Sorry about that. All right, now we're in for the porter. All right, more of those classic dark notes on there. Little bit softer, little bit lighter than the oatmeal stout. The dark notes are there, but they're not softened by the oatmeal. They're just less aggressive. There's not a smoothness to round it out. It's just they're slightly less aggressive with the dark. Even though color-wise, it's fairly comparable. On the palate, you're getting more. When you drink this, you'll think a little more brown ale, less stout. Is a good way to put it. Think about sitting somewhere between a stout and a brown ale. The classic kind of brown porters back in the day. Overall, a nice little drinker. Again, you're not going to get any hops off this, either in taste, aroma, bitterness. This is a classic pub style ale. Overall, I think we did pretty good. A little disappointed we didn't get more ABV. Not sure where we missed, but we apparently did miss. All right, now, sorry about that miss. Now we can get to the featured attraction, our Marzen. So again, this is an Oktoberfest style beer. We call them Marzen because they're produced in March. It's German for March. We brewed ours in March to be ready for this time of year. We lagered it. This is the first lager that we've done in the 1 gallon brewing series. This takes additional time. That's why lagers take a little bit longer. Have to be more temperature sensitive because you ferment at cooler temperatures. So let's go ahead. Get this poured. All right, we're gonna let that settle a little bit. If you're not careful, I've done lagers before. This perfect kind of segue. I've done lagers before. You want to be real conscious on the temperature all throughout the fermentation, or you can kind of get what happens here. You can kind of get a hot or overactive fermentation. I've had this with lagers a couple times. So just something to keep an eye out. But let's go ahead. All right, nose, plenty of that classic kind of Oktoberfest style maltiness. Let's go ahead, jump in. Oh, that's just nice, simple maltiness. Real quick, I don't think we jumped in the numbers. We projected out at 5.4 ABV. Our original gravity came in at 1054, final gravity 1014. We hit our numbers, 5.4% ABV. Our final gravity was projected at 1013. We came at 1014. We hit our numbers. We utilized a SAF lager yeast. That's basically the lager version of SAF Ale USO5. It's just their SAF lager yeast. We didn't go for any kind of specialty Oktoberfest yeast or whatever. Still kind of playing around with lagers. So, but That was nice. Nice maltiness to it. Very Oktoberfest. They're dark, they're malty, but they're still very drinkable. They're not hop bombs. They're not too viscous. You know, body wise, you know, ABV, we're in the 5. You get into the box, you're into 6. A little more than sessionable beers, but we're not getting into your double and triple IPAs there in your, you know, 8-9% range. So these are just malty, drinkable, medium-ish bodied beers that, you know, just, you know, perfect for celebrating. Well, I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please hit subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for beers to brew, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Until next time, bottoms up.